Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Oh my goodness, I feel like it's been forever since I've last streamed. Please let me know how the audio quality is and everything so I can adjust anything that needs fixing. Another thing, I tried downturned eyeliner today instead of upturned and I'm not used to it. Like, it's messing with my brain. I'm so used to seeing eyeliner that goes like upwards or even just directly to the side, and this kind of like is like side but like down, if that makes sense. But welcome in, guys. I missed you so much. Life has been very crazy, so I have not been able to stream as much as I wanted to, but I'm here now. Another thing before we really get started, I was originally supposed to stream Fae Farm today and I fully planned to add a thumbnail and everything, and then it wasn't letting me update it for some reason. I need a little bit more time to mess with it so I can figure out why and then update it. So today I'm streaming Wizard101 instead, and then either tomorrow or later in the week I'll be streaming Fae Farm like I was going to today. Another thing, let me see how this looks for you guys. Like, go over to YouTube for a second. I feel like I'm very close to the screen. Is that just me? Am I really close to the screen to you guys? Maybe it's just me. I think that was how it looked for a second because I backed up a little bit and then I feel like it looked better. But I feel like I was weirdly very close to the screen. But hello friends, welcome in. Hello BK and hello Megs, welcome in. You look a little zoomed in. Yeah, I thought that looked a little zoomed in. I was like, that doesn't look right. I'm by myself today. Ben's not here with me, so I can't ask him for help. Yeah, I was sitting kind of close here. Let me move the camera and back up a little bit. Hold on. Well, not move the camera, move the mic so it can be a little closer to me. And then I'll back up. Okay. How's this? Let me know. And hello, Sebastian. Welcome in. Yeah, just let me know how it is. I mean, I am still kind of close to it. What'd you say? And the camera quality, from what I remember, it looks better. Unless you were just using a backup camera from a certain stream. I don't remember, but it looks better. Oh, I got a camera a while ago. Like, I think this was maybe a few months ago. But aside from Wizard101 today, I'm going to be questing in the game. But the other thing I want to do is just generally chat and hang out with you guys. This is a new character that I'm going to be playing on here. I'm just going to switch over to the other screen. Okay. Let me know if y'all feel like you can see the game okay. I already did the beginning of the game on a different character a while ago, but that was a duo playthrough that I'm doing with someone, and I'm not with that person currently. So I'm gonna probably, not at lightning speed, but kind of like go through the dialogue a little bit faster than I did previously, at least for this part of the game, because I've already showcased it on my channel. Unless you guys want me to not do that, then let me know and I can go slower. Because last time what we decided on doing was like letting the audio play, just because there's a lot of people on my channel that had never seen Wizard101 before and wanted to hear the dialogue.
Go speak with him.
Hi, I'm glad you're back. How have you been? I've been good. Life has been very, very stressful and overwhelming, but I'm doing the best I can. And also, welcome in, Zedef. Hey, I feel like it is kind of zoomed in. Hold on, I'm gonna, pardon me if this makes a noise. I'm gonna scoot it back a little bit. Hold on. Okay, I scooted it back a little bit. I don't know if that helped at all. Sorry, you have my ring all up on the camera. Okay, I feel like that helped a little bit. Let me know if I should scoot it back one more time.
This used to be a pleasant garden.
How have you guys been? I hope you've been well. I hope your holiday, whatever you do or don't celebrate, I hope your holiday season was good.
We'll be in your debt.
Yeah, I feel like I might need to scoot it back just a little bit more. I get what you mean. This year has been a roller coaster for me. No, literally same. Like, I can't possibly fathom to you enough how crazy this year has been. A lot of that I'm not going to disclose for privacy reasons, but it's been a lot. Hello, MS. Welcome in. You're not alone. My mental health has been... Wait, does that mean slaying in the garbage? I'm trying to figure out what that means. Hello, Cat Dragon. Welcome in. I feel so bad. I wanted to stream Fae Farm today, and I feel like there were people looking forward to it, but it was being silly goofy and not letting me update it. So I will work on that and hopefully get that streamed later in the week. Okay. I think whenever I'm out of this battle, I'm going to go ahead and scoot the camera back one more time. I know there's technically a zoom feature, but I'm not going to lie. I am not very well versed in using technology like that by myself. I can do like a webcam, But since this isn't a webcam, it's just a normal camera, I have a harder time with it. So instead of actually using a zoom feature, I'm literally just gonna like scoot it back physically. And I feel like that does the same thing, right? A little bit? I have a question. I'm trying to make a channel, what should I do? I don't mind helping, but let me know more specifically what it is that you're asking. Like, is there any particular thing that you're curious about or that you feel like you need help with? I got sick 3 times this year, once in January, once in October, and once second week of December. I am so sorry. Isn't it, I think it's both you and an Animal Crossing. I think, don't both of you have long COVID? I know an Animal does. But was it you or somebody else? Like, I feel like there's a few of you in the community that have had it. Either way, I am so sorry. I feel like with other sicknesses, I don't get sick very often, but with COVID, I'm just a magnet for it.
We'll follow your lead and stop pushing these.
Okay, so, no, you're fine, you're fine. I don't mind helping at all. Just like let me know specifically what it is that you want help with. I do too, I've never played this game. I really like it. Okay, before I do anything else, I'm gonna scoot it back one more time, so pardon my arm. Okay, I scooted it back a little bit more. I feel like that should be good.
I'm worried we won't be able to drive the.
I had 4 days of fever 2 weeks ago. Literally the other day, I had the worst headache of my life, and I feel like this was like a migraine at this point. Let me know, because honestly, I feel like they're supposed to be distinct, but I get them mixed up quite a bit. So basically, I had this headache that was super sudden, like it came out of nowhere, and it was so bad that I could barely move my head or lift my head without it hurting. I couldn't look up without my eyes hurting really, really bad, and it felt like my brain was trying to escape my skull. Like it was so painful I could like borderline like vomit from it. Sorry if that's gross, but it's true. Looks good? Okay. I also like am sitting kind of close to the camera. I'll continue to work on it. It might take me a few streams to get it back exactly to where it was because it accidentally got moved recently. And because I'm by myself right now, like it's gonna take me a little bit longer to fix it, but I'll work on it.
Go battle a few of the skeletal pirates on Unicorn Way.
I don't mean to, but I got my brother and sister both sick. I'm sure they understand. Also, another thing. So for the duel playthrough that I'm playing with Saturn, we're doing some of the side quests, not all of them, but like a portion of them. I decided that I don't think I'm gonna do any side quests for this character. Like I'm just gonna do all the mainline ones. I'm speaking of sick, the amount of times me and my family gotten sick this year. Also, I got COVID this year for the third time. Literally, I understand. I really do on an extremely personal level because I've had it 4 times. So I get it. I really do. It's not fun. Lexi's brain. Bye, Felicia. Hold on. Am I just seeing things or does it look a little blurry for y'all too? Not the game, but for me. I can't believe that Sunday's the last day of 2023. I know, I feel like once it got to December went by in like a snap or a blink. Whichever one you want to say. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I got this email a couple of weeks ago from YouTube, and I apparently have some sort of feature now where I can gift a certain amount of memberships per month where I'm not going to be personally charged for it, because otherwise if I did that, it would basically be me paying my own money and then getting a portion of my own money back later next time that I got paid. And if I'm understanding right, I think I can still do that, and it'll be free of charge for me. I'm pretty sure it's still there because I don't think it was just a holiday time thing. So I think the email said that I can do like a certain amount per month. So I'll have to check on that because that'd be really cool. Just like I said last time, me and Lexi are in the same disgusting phlegm-ridden, contaminated, sickly boat. Yeah, I don't know why I'm such a magnet for COVID specifically because I don't usually get like anything else. Like if I'm sick, 9 times out of 10, it's probably the fact that I have COVID. Actually, while I'm still and I'm not in a battle, let me go ahead and like look over to see if I can do that. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm reading up on it to see if I can actually do it. Okay. It says the memberships you gift will be publicly announced. Lucky recipients selected by YouTube get 1 month of access to perks from the Silver Stars rank. Okay. Ooh, okay, that would be fun. Okay. Okay, I get it. So I can do 10 total memberships to gift per month, but I can only do 5 at a time. So that's really cool. I think that might be a little bit better though whenever we have like a larger stream or like a lot of people here.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn?
I don't know who
The
here
pirates
all has
warned
played
about
Wizard101 or
a
seen
battle
it,
in the
but the
darkness?
voice actor for Sarah Night Chant used to be
this is what I was
somebody
talking
completely
about.
different.
Pirates are
And after
always
they
creepy
changed it,
and
I feel like the whole
frustratingly
community
vague.
like rioted for a little while because it was the same one for so long and then they
What is
randomly
clear is
changed
that
it.
some
And it
evil
irritates me
magic
because it
has a-
doesn't
there
sound
is
like
a
it's supposed to
not only
sound.
does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn
Oh, that
Way.
reminds me. Oh wait, did I help you remember something? I'm glad I did if that's the case. I hope we have a better 2024. Honestly, I hope so too. Because don't get me wrong, there were plenty of positives in 2023. There was also a lot of negative vibes, unfortunately. So here's to 2024, and we can manifest it for it to be a whole lot better. Just overall. I can't wait until I get the first mount. I think after helping in Unicorn Way, I think that's whenever they gave you a broom. So hopefully I can get that ASAP, because I always forget how slow it feels just walking. I mean, I don't even mind walking, it just takes a while. You have any New Year's resolutions? Honestly, I do. I have a couple that I want to do. One being, I want to, obviously, like, I do have to consider things that appeal to the algorithm in terms of content. So, like, I'm still considering that, of course, but I also want to post about and stream things I'm genuinely really passionate about, which I've been still working on this year, but I'm still not quite where I want to be. So, I want to work on that more. Doing a combination of both of those. That, and then I want to be generally more productive with my channel. Does that make sense? Because I tried being productive this year, but there were also just a lot of things that disrupted my content.
It pains me to say it.
Basically what I'm trying to say is I hope to be a lot more productive next year, and I want to become more comfortable streaming what I truly feel like streaming. Oh, thank you, BK. That was so nice. Thank you for the donation. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna actually cry though if my, okay, the alert box should work. I think there's like an 8-second delay or something. I don't even know if it's 8 seconds. I know that there is a delay because it has to process the donation before it shows up. Hello, Allie, welcome in. Oh, since you weren't here earlier, basically, Faye Farm is in a silly, goofy mood today for some reason. It was telling me that I don't have certain permissions or something for updating it, which is not true. That's happened before and it was a glitch, so I had to put that off by a day or two so I can work on it some more. Thank you for your donation. Yes, absolutely. I want to play more games that are out of my comfort zone that I'll end up loving but too scared to buy. I've kind of felt like that with Pikmin, like Pikmin 4, because it came out. I was interested, but I feel like it's something that's so unfamiliar to me that I'm too scared to try it.
Chat.
Thank you again, I appreciate it. Also, hey, is the game loud for y'all? Because I can turn it down. I've been told that it can be kind of loud. And like little scrolly bar on Wiz tends to be kind of sensitive. I'm lying so much I'm about to disappear into the back rooms. You know what? It'd be like that. Truly. How was y'all's holiday, by the way? I hope anybody that participates in gift giving or gift receiving, I hope you got something that you like. I hope you made some happy memories. Oh wait, I remember something that I want to tell you guys. So a bit of a story time. The other day, Ben and I were eating a bunch of Starburst, and the original packaging, like where it says Starburst Originals, were supposed to be like all like the basic OG flavors, right? We were eating those, and it was in packets. Like every time you open the pack, it was supposed to have 2 Starbursts inside. And so literally we opened probably like 25 of those, and every single time without fail, all of the Starbursts were pink, which isn't necessarily a problem because the pink ones taste really good. And I think they're probably the most popular flavor, but like we wanted variety. And for some reason, all of them were pink, and that's never happened to me before. It was really weird. Oh, you're good, Megs, take your time. That's so amazing. I love the pink ones. Yeah, it's not necessarily a complaint because like they taste good, but I was confused with like, why are all of them pink? Like I feel like there had to have been a manufacturing error because I feel like there's no way that's gonna happen a second time to me in my lifetime. You know? Like what are the odds? Well, on Christmas Eve I got socks that looked like sushi, and personally I've never loved getting socks ever. They're slippery so I can break dance and spin around in. Worth it. I got a Switch for my parents. I can't wait to play Animal Crossing, and I plan on getting Fae Farm soon. Wait, Allie, did you have to get rid of your old Switch? I feel like you and I used to play Animal Crossing together. Either way, I'm happy for you. This is the first time I've heard of this game. Maybe because it came out when it was my first year of college. I like red and yellow. If I have a choice between sweet or sour, then sour. Also, you know how I said earlier that I'm not very tech savvy with electronics in general? I think I remember the zoom in thing on the camera. So as soon as I finish this quest, I'm gonna see if I can adjust it. Because I feel like it's still a little too close. Not by a lot, but just like a little bit. And I feel like whenever I started, I was like all up close and personal to the camera lens. And I didn't mean to, but it's okay. Too late now to worry about it. I didn't, unfortunately. It wasn't mine. I was borrowing it. Oh, okay. Got it. I was gonna say, I remember playing Animal Crossing with you, so I was confused. And speaking of Switches, I have something to talk about. And I'm still really frustrated with this whole situation. Basically, here's what happened. So, other day, I noticed above all of my games, there was this little cloud icon that had an arrow. Literally, it was on top of all of my games. And I was like, okay, weird. I thought it was just some kind of glitch. And then a few days later, I go and look at it again. It's still there, and then it tells me that my Switch needs a system update. So I'm like, okay, it just glitches. Okay, I just need to update it, and then it'll be fine, and it'll be all good again. So I do that. I update it, right, and it's still there, and it's not really letting me open the games. And like, I'm terrified now. I'm pretty positive that my memory from my games is gone, which I low-key almost cried about. I mean, I didn't end up crying because I was already so stressed out from other things that I feel like I didn't exactly have a reaction, but I was pretty sad about it. I'm not 100% if the memory on it is gone or not, but like I'm pretty positive. And if that's the case, that unfortunately means that my Stardew Valley Perfection run has come to an abrupt close because my file for it was on there. So unless I can pull a miracle out of a hat, my memory is gone, so that's really great. Another reason why that's upsetting is because a lot of my games were digital copies, and I know that's another reason why you should get hard copies. A lot of my games were digital ones though, just because I would download or buy one as soon as like I had heard about it, or maybe it had like just come out and I wanted to stream it or film it as soon as I possibly could. So I did digital copies because it was a lot faster than waiting on or going out to buy a hard copy. And now that has totally 100% come back to bite me in the butt, you know?
Quickly, you must
so rip.
Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed
Mega
in bones.
rip.
Go.
That's so sad. My dad always gives me money every year because he never knows what to buy me. And honestly, personally, I think that's totally fine as a gift. Like, especially if somebody's like old enough to like go out and buy their own things and whatever. I mean, I get why some people don't like to gift like gift cards or money. Like, I get that. But at the same time, being on the receiving end of it, I think it's fine. Hope you had a great Christmas. Thank you so much, Kekla, and welcome in. I hope you did too. Oh no, I hope you're able to get it back somehow. I honestly really don't think that I can. I mean, you never know, maybe I can, but it's seeming very unlikely as of right now. And I tried to look at it positively because a little while ago, whenever I did my first Wizard101 stream, it popped off on my channel really well. And I don't know why, but it did. I don't get it, but it did. And I'm very grateful for that. Don't get me wrong, I was just confused. So I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. So anyways, I tried to think positively and in a different sense. And I told myself, hey, what if this is the universe giving me a sign that I need to stream more of Wizard101, you know?
Hello! You were
It
gone
may not
for
necessarily
so
be the
long.
case, but that was how I tried looking
you
at it so I
run
could
off
think
and
a little
join
more
the skeletal
positively.
Oriole thinks and he's in a tower ring. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the
Okay, I think I remember
archives.
where
Try
the
looking there.
zoom
Here,
in wheel
I'll mark
is
it
on
your
the
map.
camera. So I'm gonna stand up for a second so I can adjust that. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. Me without headphones. I always feel so naked without them on. Hold on. I have to go back to better. Okay, never mind. I thought that I found it and then I didn't. I'm very bad with tech by myself, which is unfortunate. I tried fixing it. I'll try again later as well, but it's not wanting to cooperate, unfortunately. Sorry for just the view of my hair for like a minute. Okay, catching up on chat. I'm so upset that my horrible sleep schedule ruined it, but I'm glad I'm at least here for this stream rather than have some Wizard101 the Nun and reference to watching the stream. Well, I'm glad you're here. Wizard101 is an amazing game for sure. I used to play for like 8 hours every single day and talk on the phone with my friend for so long, the point would have to yell at me to get off the phone. I would do the same thing because my cousin and I were questing buddies, and we would be on FaceTime, prop up our phones against the screens, and then just talk like that while we played. And it was the best thing ever. It really was, truly. Next month I need to book everything for my birthday in February. I'm going to Montreal. Am I pronouncing that right? Don't make fun of me. For 5 days with my best friend, just her and me celebrate my 35th birthday. Happy extremely early birthday setup. That's amazing. Hope you have an amazing time when you go. I'm gonna try to assemble my new chair. How hard can it be? Yeah, if you want to go into lurk mode for a little bit, you're good. It's a very chill stream today. Good luck, Mags. You got this. That's the attitude to have here. Also, be honest, please. I scooted the camera back physically instead of using the zoom feature because I'm really goofy and can't remember where the zoom in thing is, or the wheel, the tool, whatever it is. Can't remember where it is on the camera. So did pushing the camera back physically actually help at all, or no? Be honest. I hope you enjoy your lurk, BK. I said it right? Okay. Montreal is really fun. Bring warm clothes. What kinds of places have y'all traveled to before, if you're comfy with sharing, that is? Hi, Crowley, welcome! Welcome in. I recognize you from Ashland's community. Which, speaking of, here. There. Gonna be chatting here and there. Right now I'm gonna be spinning, no worries. So, Crowley, I normally have help from my fiance with the camera, but he's not here right now. And so I keep like on and off trying to like make the camera zoom out, but literally I am so opposite of tech savvy that I can't figure it out. So instead of actually using a zoom feature, I've been like physically shoving it backwards in hopes that it helps. So we're a little zoomed at the moment, but it's fine. We're doing our best and that's what matters. For real. And just because I feel like asking, if you don't mind, what school do you mean? It's a lot colder than here in Toronto and Montreal. Lexi in chat. Hello, Leah. Welcome. I've been to, let's see. I've been like obviously like my home state, Texas, and then I've been to Colorado a few times. Technically, I've been to California as well, but that was when I was like 2, so I have no recollection of that. But technically, it's happened. I've been to the Key West part of Florida, and then I've been to the Bahamas, and then that's about it. And technically it's in my home state, but I've also been to Big Bend National Park, if that counts as an answer here. I main fire. I also have a life who's close to max level, but I feel like fire is my main. The way that I'll explain how I play, so listen, I started playing at a young age, but I'm the kind of person with video games where I feel like I can't play them normally. I have to binge play them until I'm so unbelievably sick of the game. I just stop for a super long time. So like, I kind of like, I play it on and off, and I have throughout my life, and because of that, combined with the fact that I had zero impulse control as a child and would constantly delete my characters and make new ones, I have actually never had a Max character because of that.
To the library in
And
Commons.
I've decided
Harold
now that I'm
Arbuthnot
going to
will
stream
know what
it.
to do
And
with
hopefully someday I will actually get to that point, you know? I'm looking back on the stream and for me it didn't do too much scooting the camera back. Okay, thank you for the honest feedback. I appreciate it. I was extra zoomed in the just chatting screen at the beginning, which is like low-key so embarrassing. I'm so sad that there was no white Christmas this year. It was warm and rainy and foggy. I'm sorry. It was like kind of cold here, just chilly, not freezing or anything. This is exactly how I play games too. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am. You've been to Canada, US, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Florida, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, Hawaii, Massachusetts, Mexico, England, the Netherlands, France, Czech Republic, Belgium, Austria, and Japan. That is a lot of places. That's a lot. I believe the only time I left my state was to go to Pennsylvania to get Krispy Kreme donuts because they don't have them here in New York. Hold on a second. I literally, I always go back and forth between reading like several chats at once. I need to just stay still. I'm sorry. For the longest time I never had a Max. I think the only original character on my account is my Fire, although the rest have been deleted and remade a bunch. I'm glad it's not just me that plays like that. Like, I don't know what my problem was. Like, I'm better about it now, but whenever I was younger, it was constantly like, I would get, let's say I made a Fire character, okay? So I make this Fire character, and I get them to maybe like close to level 20, and then I'm like, I hate their name suddenly. Delete, and then I just make a new one. But that was before we had the feature where we could change our names, and that helps me so much now. Even I also look that we have more name options than we used to.
Can only be used once. So use them.
Because I'm so tired of it being too zoomed in, I'm looking up my own camera so I can know what to do. I love being just so smart. Okay. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think. Hold on. Will this help? I'm reaching out to the camera, so if you see my arm, no, you don't. Did that zoom me in more, or did that zoom me out? I don't know if that zoomed me in or out. I feel like it helped. Here. If I go here, it'll help more. Did that help? I just can't figure it out, can I? I'm sorry. Oops. Hello, Isabella. I did not mean to click on you. I'm into New York, LA, Detroit, Quebec, British Columbia, Greece, Turkey, France, and Mexico. I've never had the Wizard101 membership, so I can only get so far. That's the unfortunate part of it, is that eventually you do have to start paying a little bit. I personally don't mind microtransactions in most situations as long as they're not like outrageously price gouged. Like, it's not a big deal. Why are you invisible? Help. Hello? Is Nicholas okay? Nicholas Boom Hollow, are you good? Blink twice if you need help. That's so scary. What? That's so scary. Why does zooming in remind me of my dad trying to film himself? Is that the vibe I'm giving?
Oh, good.
Because I know it was too zoomed in at first, but I hope it didn't look bad. I know it was too zoomed, but I hope that didn't make it like bad. Then I'll be more embarrassed.
While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed.
It zoomed you out for me, I believe. I hope it did.
If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must conduct you officially.
Since I've never left the airport, would add in Utah, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Off the top of my head, I don't remember where we've like landed plane-wise or like flown over.
From time to time, many
I mean, I'm sure if I sat and thought about it, I would remember.
If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log.
Remember me? I do. Hello, Taco Time Traveler. Welcome in. At least I think I remember you. Your picture looks familiar. No, I haven't watched Law and Order. All of my wizards are high enough level now that I probably wouldn't delete and remake them, but I did delete and remake my level 110 death recently. What was their name? Also, I'm not gonna lie, friends. I know we decided last time that I streamed this game that I was gonna like let the dialogue play because people haven't seen it. And I'm telling you, I have the worst,
You must be the new student
worst
I've heard
habit
so much. I'm
of
Mr.
clicking
Lincoln,
super,
and
super
I-
fast. Like, it's so hard to stop. So hard to stop doing that. I've done it since I was a kid. And trying to deliberately slow myself down is really hard.
Commanding the
Like, the urge to click fast is so
Sorcerers
strong.
also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balances
Roman
unique magic from
I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but it does ring a bell.
fireball.
And I'm
Buddhist places have had plane changes. LA was bad because we did actually have to go outside the airport to change terminals on our way to Hawaii.
Death magic. I
With the Taco Tribe travel is actually amazing. That reminds me of how I refer to myself as a breakdancing anime girl sometimes. I always forget that Malorn is all the way over here.
Welcome to the crater where the deaf school used to be. Until Headmaster Ambrose finds a
angsty.
replacement.
His name was Cass. I mean, I probably could have just changed the name and everything, but honestly, I just wanted to remake him entirely from square one. Hello, Maddie C. Welcome in. Sing something a cappella for us. But now that makes me nervous because I don't normally sing on my channel. I don't even know what I would sing.
You've met your professor.
I don't
You
know.
can train spells in your school for free.
When will
But
you do
to
more
learn
AC and
other
H?
schools
I had a
down
whole
here,
conversation
I'll
about that
give you one
earlier.
now.
My
Anyway,
Switch
now
is
that you're
being
enrolled,
silly
you
goofy,
get your own
and my
business.
memory's
The
been
girls,
essentially
once you get
erased.
settled in,
Pretty sure.
report to the
So
headmaster.
I don't know. Realistically, I don't think I have an answer.
You're officially enrolled now?
I need y'all to remind me to like not click so fast, because if you don't remind me, I might just zoom through everything. Like I feel like I've already done it today, and I didn't mean
While you
to.
were gone, chaos erupted. All malice
Anything will
there
do?
must be behind this.
Oh, I
Your
feel like I'm
victory-
not very good.
If you click on the question mark.
It's not that I don't want to. I just
Good
don't
luck, young
feel like
wizard.
I have a good enough singing voice for that. My mother-in-law gave me money to get my septum pierced. I wanted to get it pierced for 4 years. I'm so excited. I've thought about that, but I don't know if I feel like I would look good with it. Lexi Nintendo has been doing more funky stuff, and essentially an amnesiac because that what? I can't read. This whole stream is just story times, Wizard101, and not being able to read the chat correctly. Love that. I got my ears pierced last month. I just have my lobes done, and then I have my industrial on this ear, but you can't see because the ear cup from the headphones is covering it. That, and then I have 2 tattoos, but we're talking about piercings and not tattoos.
Beware, beyond these gates the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn? We've got undead all over the place.
I want my nose done too, like a septum? Or like a nostril
piercing
piercing?
has broken. Gah, now what? Oh, it's a pet. They're kind of like, but it shouldn't be in that tower. Oh, right, undead.
Sorry, I just remember the random giggling. I just have one of those moments where I think of something that's absolutely just hysterical in my head.
You now have a pet egg in your inventory. Once it hatches,
And I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if I did sing something, but I sang that tequila song that's just is a bunch of music, and then it's just tequila? Because I could.
You shouldn't have come to this. Like my plan
Could you
to turn
imagine?
all pets into zombie pets. You'll see.
I think you'd look good. I used to filter on Snapchat to see how I would look.
Some
if you have a pet equipped, it can help you in
Oh,
battle.
please don't comment on how many people are watching. It makes me self-aware and insecure in a negative sense. Please don't. Oh, you mean both? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, that's how they do it now. Okay, I was gonna say, I want to do a poll. And then they moved the poll button and changed it and was like, wait, where'd it go? having sour cream and onion chips. For some reason, I feel like those usually make me feel like there's a bunch of grease sitting in my stomach, and it grosses me out.
What? That's terrible. Huh? You were great.
See, here I go again. I clicked too fast.
About your pet.
It's so hard not to do it.
Can you command it to go in?
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you to get to places and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
This goes so slow. It pains me how slow you walk whenever you're playing as the pet. Crazy. This takes so long. Why? There we go.
Now that your pet has retrieved.
Great. Now let's go save all
I'm eating
those
ramen.
poor pets.
Have you ever tried boiling ramen noodles, but then just draining all the water and melting butter and cheese on it? Because I did that once, and it was really unhealthy, but I don't care because it was delicious.
These cells have combination locks, and only old Judge would know. I mean, maybe the captive pet saw him put in the correct. Maybe we can guess our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of the playing as pet mode in a moment.
It's 000-003.
At least when I'm a person, I can go a little faster, because that really frustrates me whenever I'm slow.
Don't worry, I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet.
Why does this game remind me of... That means World of Warcraft, right? I've never played that, but I've heard that whatever membership they have for it is apparently expensive.
For right now, though,
because somebody in the community, Crazy, I know that she plays World of Warcraft, or has before, and I think that she told me once that the membership can be really pricey. Or whatever kind of payment system they have is apparently pricey.
You save the pets and a young student.
Speaking.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop for a second so I can make a poll for it. Actually, there's two different polls. I'm gonna have to do them one at a time. Just give me a second. Should be Mighty Ralph. It's funny that the name is Ralph because I started watching a show recently for the first time, and it's called Scorpion, and one of the characters is called Ralph.
Triton Avenue's been overrun.
That just reminded me of that.
You're not the first student to offer help, too, but none of them have come
I played
out.
Hours of Neopets. I never played Neopets, but I did play Pet Park, which was made by the same people that made Neopets.
But their leader, generally, it's... You say this was orchestrated by the former death professor?
Really? Scorpion's your favorite show?
Well, all the other dead are back.
I started watching it recently. I'm on season 3. I watched a lot of it.
Could you see if Private Quinn on Firecat Alley needs help?
Oh, no, what? There's a few more things I wanted to bring up that I hadn't yet. So let's see. I'm gonna do Triton Avenue first. I feel like usually I do Triton Avenue first. But an update on that Stardew Valley video. There's still a very good chance that it's not salvageable, but I'm still trying. Like, I still have it there on my computer, but I just have such a horrible editing software at the moment that it's caused me problems all the time. And you're probably wondering, well, why haven't you bought a new one? And that's because a lot of the really nice ones are very expensive. So I just, considering how badly I need to save money right now, I can't go and buy that. So I'm just dealing with what I have and then trying to save up side money for a nicer software. Ralph makes me think of Wreck-It Ralph. The name reminds me of that too. Lexi. Hello, William. Welcome to the stream. Also, by the way, I won't be offended if anyone says yes in the poll. I would rather you be honest. Because last time that I did a poll about it, we kind of had a whole conversation about it that stream. Not all of you, because a lot of you said that it was fine to just click fast, but there was also a fairly large amount of people that said to go a little bit slower because they hadn't heard the dialogue before. So on one hand, it's like, I want to cater to that and make sure that people can hear it. But on the other hand, literally for my whole life, I click at lightning speeds. It's really, really hard to slow down. And yeah, it has been a while. I've been really busy this year on and off, so I haven't been able to stream as much as I would have liked to. But I'm here now. I feel like that's what counts. Who's your favorite character from Scorpion? I love Happy or Sylvester. I definitely wouldn't say Walter, and I just say that because I feel like a lot of times his character can be really rude and insensitive, and I just feel like he's unnecessarily mean at times. Given other characters can be sassy too, but I just feel like he's like overly rude and doesn't really consider people's feelings. That would make a lot more sense if you see the show, if anybody hasn't seen it. But for my favorite, I would say I like Toby. I think I would have to say like Toby or Happy. Personally, I don't mind. I've heard this dialogue hundreds of times, so it's fine for me. Same, so it's like instinctual to click super, super, super fast. But I also don't want to be rude and like not let anybody hear it if there's a lot of people that want to hear it, you know? Like, did you see what I mean? It's difficult. I love that it's just 5 health. I don't know how well y'all can see that on your end, but in the top left corner, it says the haunted minion has literally like 5 health left. Does anybody here like or watch Supernatural at all, or have you ever watched it? I've seen all of it already, but I've been rewatching as of lately. I'm going off to the side to see if I can zoom out more again. Sorry, if it looks kind of dark, it's because my hand is like covering the lens a little bit. I've watched a little bit of it, but not a lot. I feel like it's not for everybody, and that's okay. I will say though, every time I see your username in Ashland's community, I always think of the character Crowley. Okay, I tried zooming out again, and I feel like it looks better on Streamlabs, but I feel like for some reason on YouTube, it still looks super zoomed in, so now I don't know what to think. Just know there was effort made, and I will continue to make effort off screen as well until it's back where it was. Basically, somebody had like elbowed it or something, and it had gotten like nudged, and now my camera is completely out of place from where it was. Sadly. Oh, well, I get that a lot. I think it's funny, honestly. And just because it's a really popular show, lots of people have seen it, whether they enjoyed it or not. But I feel like it's the point where you know Crowley in the show. I feel like you had to have liked it because he doesn't pop up right away whatsoever. Like it takes a while. I can only watch one show at a time. I like to do this thing where I have 2 shows I'm watching at once, and I watch like maybe if I'm like sitting down to watch a bunch of stuff and to kind of relax, decompress, whatever. I like to watch like 1 or 2 episodes at a time of each show, like watch 2 of one and then 2 of the other to go back and forth. So that way I don't get burnt out of any of them. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Crowley, by chance, were you at Ashland's stream last night? The reason I'm asking is we're having a whole conversation for a moment about how to pronounce Nevada, and I just had never heard anybody pronounce it like Nevada before. I thought everybody said Nevada. So now I'm like, is that just my accent coming through, or accents? I feel like I don't really have one. I don't know. But now I feel like I'm not saying it right, and I'm a little self-aware about it.
Wizard. I wouldn't have gotten here without
I'm watching Criminal Minds right now. You know what? I almost started rewatching the other day, but I didn't. I almost started watching NCIS again. I watched like a little bit of one episode, and that was it.
I'm worried something terrible has happened. On my
I got the name from Crowley from Good Omens that people assuming I got from Supernatural is very funny to me for some reason. It's a good show. At least to me it is.
Maybe she just dropped it, but
I couldn't help it over here. You're very loud.
Really? How?
Yeah, I was there. I just was bringing it up because I feel like I pronounce it weird now. Like, I didn't know you're supposed to say it like Nevada. Because I've always pronounced it as Nevada. But where's... Oh, he's right there. I can't see.
Duncan Grimwater.
It said to talk to Duncan Grimwater, and I'm sitting here like, where is he?
I wish Malistaire were here. He could
That's a good show. I've been rewatching Young Sheldon. My mother-in-law loves that show.
Malistaire was a great
It's one of her favorites.
Can we talk about this later? My sister's lost out there.
You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end the poll now. Yeah, I've technically been pronouncing Nevada wrong this entire time. Wait, so do you say it like me or do you say it like Ash? I'm gonna end the poll now, by the way. I can't do math very well if I'm being honest, but based off the percentages, I think almost every vote was no, and then like maybe 1 or 2 votes were for yes. Which again isn't a bad thing. I wanted honest feedback from everyone. I say it like you. I was raised near Seattle, so West Coast. I've always felt like I don't really have an accent, but I'm from Texas, and it's technically a southern state, and some things I say are how like I'll talk about something might sound southern, but I feel like for the most part I don't really have an accent. Like for example, I was at a wedding a few years ago, and the table that I was assigned to sit at with a couple of people, I was asking like, hey, like, do I sound like I have an accent? And these people, I think they said they were from Idaho, and they had flown in for the wedding. And they told me that it sounds like I'm from the Midwest, and they were surprised when I told them that I wasn't. I don't know. Is my phone not? It's like... I forgot to put it on work mode. I was like, why is it vibrating so much? I don't know if it's wrong, but I say it like you do. I just feel like it feels more natural to me to say Nevada, but I see how it could be pronounced Nevada. Who wants to hear, oh, unrelated, but who wants to hear a fun fact that might make you feel old for a second? So apparently next year, 2024, apparently the song She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5 turns 20 years old. Like, what do you mean that song is almost 20 years old? It's almost as old as I am. That's freaky. I don't like that. Refraining from making an Idaho joke? I see what you mean. Yeah, I agree. Carly, I don't know how many of my streams you've lurked in. I have this thing where sometimes I'll ask too many questions at once and then I space.
Excellent.
So when somebody answers one in the chat, I'm like, what's that an answer to? I feel so awkward about it. I just have so many things I want to talk about.
Grant me a vision of the connection between Susie
I can't help it. I'm sorry. Can you remind me what you're answering?
That doesn't make any sense. Why are they using...
They were wearing strange amulets that were crackling with storm energy. Bring me those amulets and I can cast my spell.
Sorry. I was agreeing that the way you say Nevada feels more natural. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for the clarification. The lag in the back rooms are taking me... Wait, my stream is lagging? Or like your internet's lagging? Because that's nerve-wracking if my stream is laggy. Also, no problem at all. I get that way sometimes too. I just feel like I have a lot to say, and then I can't help but like ask like 3 different things within like a span of a minute, and then the chat tries answering, and then I'm like, what are you saying yes to? Or something, you know? Oh, it's your internet. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Crowley, another question, by the way. Are you part of the Crystal Discord server? Like Ash's Crystal server? I can't remember who all is in there. And I was asking because I have a pretty good-sized crystal collection. I just want to know if you were into them. And I asked you in particular because I'm pretty sure like you're the only one here that would potentially be part of the server. And so yeah, let me check. No, you're good. You don't have to go and check unless you just want to. Right now I have just a piece of quartz with me and a piece of citrine, and then oh, there it is. Okay, I have a satin spar selenite tower as well on my desk. Then everything else is in my room. I don't see any lag. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if it was lagging and nobody said anything until now, that would have made me cry. 100%. In her crystal Discord? Okay. I don't personally own any crystals at the moment, but I want to get some eventually. Do you have any in particular that you feel like you're drawn to? I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason, for me, I'm very drawn to green aventurine, and I don't really get why, but I just feel like very personally connected to it. They're really neat in my opinion. I feel like whether or not you believe in potential properties that they have, I feel like they're just pretty and they're nice to collect. It's like a fun little hobby. That and then going to gem shows is also really, really fun. I'm sorry, but if you bats appeared from a hole in the sky and electroshocked Lexi's character, how are they not dead? Wizard101 logic. Truly. Is that enough of them yet? Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like that was taking a while. Honestly, for me, it's mostly rose quartz, just purple crystals in general. I like purple crystals as well, and I feel like that might be because my first crystal that I was ever gifted was a piece of amethyst, and I just feel like amethyst for me, because of that, is still like very special. I'm more drawn to green aventurine than I am amethyst, but amethyst is still, like, regardless, very special to me. Speaking of the word amethyst, whenever I first adopted Luna, I almost named her Amethyst. Like, I was very close to renaming her, and then I didn't.
Nothing. Whoever this is,
That is fantasy. Does fantasy negate the power of lightning? You can, like, toast 100,000 toasts with that, not even joking. Just all the toast, right?
They make lumina crystals.
Make a year's worth of toast in advance. No, because if you did that, that would expire and be so moldy and nasty. Please don't do that. If your color is purple, that's probably why. I love purple too. That's also my favorite color. I love amethyst, maybe because it's my birthstone. I think emerald is my birthstone. I have a piece of emerald in my crystal collection, but it's like a teeny tiny piece, like very, very small. I would say probably about the size of a quarter.
I've got lots of raw crystal. I could grind you another one, but the mills. But even if you could help get me up and running again. Gather up the cogs and get my coil back from the Scarlet Screamers, and I'll get you a crystal.
Emerald is my birthstone as well. Emerald is my birthstone and my engagement ring is an emerald. I love the emerald vibes between all of this. My engagement ring is not an emerald though. Mine has sapphire. Speaking of mold, I got some pink boba teas that you put in the fridge. They molded in 3 days. They mold faster than bread, apparently. Thanks a lot. Certain boba brand. Ooh, the tea? What brand was it? I know you didn't say the name, so maybe there was a reason behind why you didn't want to. But if you're open to sharing, I would love to hear the tea on the brand. Unless it's like a small business brand, then never mind, because that might give away too much personal info. Engaged, congratulations. I am. Thank you so much. I got engaged in November. We went to Big Bend National Park in Alpine, and my fiance proposed in the mountains. It was really beautiful. I got married when I was 25. I think my mom got married when she was actually about my age. So I think she got married and then she had my eldest sister in her really early 20s. I just don't remember the exact number off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. Can I say the name because I can't remember, but if I knew... Oh, because you don't remember. Okay. I got you. I just remembered something. Okay. So, you know how I was saying that I need to, like, save money right now and whatnot, and, like, not buy excessive things or anything, right? Just all the saving money stuff. Well, for the holidays this year, I did get, like, 2 different Visa gift cards. And either, I might spend that money on either, like, a nicer editing software to purchase it outright instead of a monthly thing, if any of them let me do that. So I would either do that, or maybe a really big, like, ring light. Because I have a good light right now, but part of me kind of misses the green screen, and if I ever want to bring that back, I need a better ring light because what I have right now doesn't do a good enough job for that. And I just was thinking with the new clarity of the camera that I have now, which is a lot better than the webcam, it would make the green screen look nicer, but only if I had a better or like bigger panel light or ring light of some sort. So I think I would either end up purchasing the editor or the light, because I already have the green screen, it's just not in here. I got rid of it a while back because I had trouble getting it to look right. Oh, by the way, if anybody here hasn't liked the live stream, please be sure to like it. It is completely free and a very easy way to support me. Thank you so much. Found it. Joy Pop Bubble Tea. It was that one, I'm pretty sure. I haven't had boba in a really long time, but it kind of sounds good. Oh, on a super different note, I'm just one of those people that just have to explain or talk about whatever pops into my head. I was on TikTok earlier, and it was basically just a bunch of screenshots from Reddit, and it was about what things about a zombie apocalypse, if it truly happened and we were in an apocalypse, what are some things that you feel like people wouldn't really think about? And one of them was being, realistically, like, if you're gonna be, like, bitten by one and become a zombie, that would probably be, like, in your sleep because you're vulnerable when you sleep, or, like, in a hospital because you can't really go anywhere if you're sick or injured and you're stuck in the hospital. So, with that logic, majority of the zombies you would see out and about would either be in pajamas or in hospital gowns, and if you ever had to wear a hospital gown, you know that it has an open back. So we would just have a bunch of zombies running around with their booties hanging out. Like, think about it. It's true. That would happen. That, and then because they have a digestive system and they can eat and all like we do as live people, that means that zombies would also have to go to the bathroom. And therefore they could have things like IBS or constipation. I know none of you asked to hear that information, but it was just what was in my head. So instinctively, I of course had to share it, right? None of you asked for that. I'm sorry. But if so, it's 20 seconds in delay, it's okay, it happens. I've had that happen before where I would accidentally pause a stream and not realize that I paused it, so then I'd be sitting there like, why isn't it playing? Hello? Is it frozen? If a zombie apocalypse happened, you can expect me to do the... Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And while I don't want to get into a conversation about that, I feel like a lot of people would say the same thing. You need to grab some scrubs from the nursing station. Another thing with that, somebody else said if that truly happened, what they would do is wear really thick, like, biking type clothing, like thick clothes you could wear in the winter if you're on like a motorcycle, so that way your skin would be better protected. That, and they'd wear a biking helmet so that way their skull would be better protected from zombies. And although that would look really, really ridiculous, it would work, theoretically. I would be like, I can fix you. I literally never thought about that. But like, if you think about it, it's true. If we ever have an apocalypse, majority of the ones we see will probably be people in pajamas or hospital gowns.
Splendid. Now,
My husband has a motorcycle, so we have the heavy reinforced clothes for riding, so that would work for us, I guess. Yeah, that's the kind of clothing I was thinking of. Like, nice material that's meant to protect you. That combined with a helmet, I feel like would be the ideal clothing to wear in an apocalypse.
All right, we're ready. Here, just pull this lever and we'll charge that lumina crystal right up.
I just noticed that he said lever instead of lever.
Ha! Well done, wizard.
Now I'm thinking of The Last of Us. People are saying that another thing about that, if we ever truly have an apocalypse, it would probably be the most similar to how they portrayed it in The Last of Us compared to something like The Walking Dead. Just because cordyceps fungus is a real fungus and it actually does that to insects, but because of climate change and the way our world is currently going, it's slowly but surely evolving. And if it evolves enough, it would eventually get to humans. But if that happened, I feel like by the time it would happen, a lot of people that are currently alive would not be by the time that it occurred. But not totally impossible, which is terrifying to think about.
Illumina crystal! This should be just what we need. The Lumina crystal will boost the power of my ritual.
I'm not even kidding. I saw this person was trying to do like a science project or something, but they did a TikTok and they had in a jar, like, sounds gross, but they had like some of their skin that had peeled off in the jar, and they put cordyceps fungus in there to see if it would grow off of the skin, and it did. Like, why are you trying to jumpstart the zombie apocalypse? Stop it right now. Literally stop. Why are you trying to do that? I think we take the motorcycle to my brother-in-law's off-the-grid cabin. We could survive up there fairly well. Not happily, don't get me wrong. I feel like doing that kind of thing and then making sure that you have appropriate items to defend yourself if needed, and then maybe like some kind of vegetable garden. Just because I feel like growing your own food would be a vital skill in that type of situation. And knowing how to can things so that way it stays really good for really long. That would be another important skill. Me personally, if I'm being realistic, I would probably be one of the first people to go in a zombie apocalypse. Like, I feel like I would not be able to last very long at all. Like, I would be one of the first victims is what I'm saying. I have no upper arm strength. I can't really fight, so I would probably be bait for someone so other people could escape. Are you kidding me? I didn't mean to get pulled. So medication would be a big obstacle to long-term survival. And true, because eventually you would run out, and a lot of people don't know how to make penicillin. I like how this stream started off as me acknowledging that my camera was too zoomed in and then talking about life updates, and now we're like elbows deep in talking about a zombie apocalypse. I feel like that's a great way to describe my live streams, is just going on and on about really random subjects, and none of them are related. And I particularly like the concept of zombies, so I generally avoid most zombie-related media, and that's okay. Completely valid. No judgment. I mainly brought that up because the person's comment about the hospital gowns and the pajamas, I felt like was something I never considered, but I feel like it's pretty accurate. I can't run fast, so I will be gone first too. You and I can be bait together, Siddup. We can be bait for other people so they can escape. That'll be our job. Excuse me while I just sit in the corner traumatized about... Oh, cordyceps. Yeah, cordyceps. And all the other stuff that has happened in my life. Wait, what happened? Have you eaten cordyceps? Apparently, human beings are safe to eat it, but after watching The Last of Us, absolutely not. I refuse. Ain't no way. Oh yeah, totally. I don't mind talking about them. I just don't like consuming the type of media myself, and that's totally fine. No worries. We will volunteer as tribute. We will. And speaking of that sentence, by the way, I still haven't seen the new Hunger Games, but I want to. I've heard it's really good.
Ah, another soul to harvest. I knew my little prisoner. Wait, my dark
Help!
I will never get over Susie Griffin-Bain's lipstick. Like, it's giving... You know how in the early 2000s, people would wear concealer on their lips sometimes instead of, like, lip gloss or lipstick? and it was just straight concealer. I feel like that's what that reminds me of. You should watch Hunger Games, it's so good. I've seen all the other ones, but I haven't seen Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes yet. And I hope you enjoy your lurk, Crowley. This bunch of scary and depressing stuff, no biggie from a lot of other people. Well, I hope that you're okay, BK. I don't know if other people play it like this, but whenever I'm in any sort of battle in Wizard101, for some reason I always go for whoever, not the right word to use, so don't laugh at me, but I always call them sidekicks. I always go for the sidekick type character first. Just 'cause I feel like they usually die a lot faster. What was that? Oh, I actually kicked a cord. I was like, what? You watch anime? I do every now and then. I still haven't finished Attack on Titan, but I want to, especially because I heard a while ago they finally did another season. That, and they finally did another season of Black Butler. I need to watch both. I need to catch up on both of them. You know what I might do then? For the holidays, I got some more crochet yarn to use for the blanket that I started a long time ago, and I just hadn't bought any more yarn. I had run out, but I have more now, so I might sit there and work on the blanket while I watch some anime. I feel like that would be nice. Did you watch any studio? Okay. Forgive me for my pronunciations. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The Studio Ghibli. I actually have never seen a single one, and I want to, but I don't know where I can watch it, and I don't know if I'll have like a subscription and streaming service for that. Because right now I have access to Netflix and Hulu, and Disney Plus sometimes. Is it on any of those? Or are they on any of those? That's the correct way. You know what? Yeah, I'll do this. I do have Netflix, yeah. It's on there at least here in Canada. I don't know if we have it available on Netflix in the US, but I'll have to look into that. Okay, I need to go lurk and go to the grocery store. If you stop streaming while I'm gone, thanks for the stream. Of course, you're welcome. I'm happy to see you here. Search button and see what shows up. I'm just gonna look it up on my phone in a second after I select L really quick. Okay. I can technically do it on my computer too. I just feel like because I have light mode set up on Google, it like casts this like white light over my face and makes the lighting super thrown off. I'm looking it up. Says Netflix lets users in every country except the US and Japan watch the Studio Ghibli movies. That's unfortunate. I think that's referring to Netflix. I didn't fully look at the link because I knew I had to go back to here. We love Kiki's delivery service. You see, I've heard of it. I have no idea what it's actually about. It's magical. Don't spoil any of it for me, but I've heard that a lot of them are really good. Why is my dog barking? I'm so glad that I have this newer mic compared to the old one, because the old one was so sensitive that like no matter what I did to it, it would pick up any and every noise in the house. Like, it was obnoxious, and it made it a pain to record YouTube videos. Here, but you're good next. There's a new one out in theaters, but what is it? I very rarely go into theaters to watch movies. I mean, I do, of course, sometimes, but just really not a lot. And it's honestly, because like number one, like I'm picky about like what I'm gonna spend my money on for tickets. And then two, since I was a kid, I've always been super paranoid. I'm somehow gonna get LICE from sitting at the movie theater chairs. And if you're wondering why I'm spelling it like that, we have this theory in my family where if you actually say the word, then you manifest it. So we don't say it. We either spell it out or we call it the L word.
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, Wizard. I need your help.
The Boy and the Heron. Do you have any idea what it could be about based off of the trailer or anything?
I overheard the Harvest Lord's plans. He was raising an army of rotting fodder, armed with storm magic to attack Wizard City. But there's more. The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Trident Avenue. The Harvest, but after...
By the way, if anyone hasn't already, be sure to like the live stream. If you have not, it is completely free and a very easy way to support me. Thank you so much. Just made an omelet. Who wants a piece? And do you want ketchup or no? I don't think I do, but thank you. Speaking of that, the other day for breakfast, we had scrambled eggs with shredded cheese, salt, pepper, onion, jalapenos, and some ham, and it was really good. That sounds like a lot to put it in scrambled eggs at once, but it was so good. It was delicious.
It's worse than I thought. The Nexus could explode at any moment. The controls, they aren't working.
Isn't Nexus a camera brand? I wonder if they could get copyrighted for that.
You can get to
I don't know, maybe I'm making that up. I swear, I feel like I
Ravenwood.
remember that being
Use the
some kind of
return to the commons
electronic
and then
brand.
head to Ravenwood.
I feel like people get really annoyed when you do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna go all the way back here for it, just in this corner. Mark my location, and then go to the commons like that. One night I was so hungry, it went all out. I used scallions, ham, cheese, added ketchup, even added milk to make the omelet fluffier. I don't know if you've ever tried this, but fun fact, so briefly I went to a private school in my life, and one of the skills that they taught us, we had to take a home ec class whether we liked it or not, and one of the things that they taught us there was how to make omelets, but in a bag, like in a plastic bag. And I know microplastics, which are everywhere by the way, they're almost impossible to avoid now. But I know how to make an omelet in a plastic baggie, and I feel like that's such a cool skill.
Here, take this master key. Bring it.
If you marked your location, click the recall button to return to your mark.
You did it, Wizard. Trident Avenue is saved.
You know what's good? Crepes with Nutella and strawberries. I've had that once. I've only eaten crepes one time, but whenever I did, I had it with Nutella and strawberries.
All right. Thank goodness. Take me to him. It'll be good to see him again.
What is that? That's something? I know a while back that the devs added like a bunch of new name options for characters in Wizard101. I wonder if they added the name Stevie, because I just saw that somebody had the word wild as part of their name, and I love Stevie Nicks. I love Fleetwood Mac, and I'm like, what if I ever had a character and I named it Stevie Wildheart? Because I'm pretty sure it's
well,
an
the
album
Harvest
name,
Lord has
and
been
my
driven-
memory's a little
There's
goofy
still
right
an
now, but
undead roaming around,
you know what I
but
mean.
without the Harvest Lord to direct them, we
Hello,
can handle
Jakester,
them.
welcome in.
I'll help. So, the Harvest Lord said he had a dark
Gordon
master.
Ramsay who? We have the
Track
newest
that
Star
master
Chef,
down,
Lexi the Star of the
wizard.
Plastic
Go
Baggies.
upstairs.
That sounds like a band
Maybe
name,
you
but
should
like a
leave that for
really,
later.
really
For now,
terrible
tell
band
Sergeant
name.
Muldoon that things are calming down.
No, but it's true. All you do is like you crack the eggs. Obviously, you whisk them together really good. Put in any other extra ingredients that you want. But like whenever you're doing that, it needs to be in the plastic bag. Actually, no, you crack them into a cup first. Make sure they're whisked, and then you can put it in the bag. And then at that point, if you want to add stuff like bacon, shredded cheese, or seasonings, etc., that's when you mix it in. You zip up the baggie super tightly, super good. Give it a little shake to make sure it's mixed well, and then you place it in a pot of boiling water until it's cooked all the way.
Triton Avenue's not going to explode? Well, I should hope not.
Lurk only for a little bit.
Sounds
No
like
worries.
things are
Thank you for
getting
popping in.
sorted
I
out.
appreciate you.
What a relief. Thanks, Wizard.
I think after Triton Avenue on the duo playthrough with Saturn, I think we went to Firecat Alley after
Professor
Triton
Drake
Avenue, so
sent
for
me
this one I'm gonna
another
go to
assistant.
Cyclops Lane.
Hurry, this way. We can talk safely over here.
I'm so sorry, the plastic bags. Those are some names, right? Plastic bag theme. Also, I went to here for a second because I can't stand how zoomed in it feels. I'm on this stream right now. If any of y'all were here earlier, does this look better than it did at the beginning of my stream? I can't tell. And it's driving me nuts. I want to fix it, but I'm not good at fixing that kind of thing. It's usually I end up needing help. Just like... I'm trying to zoom out and I feel like it's not doing anything. I don't know what the issue is here. Yeah, it's still too zoomed. Looks better, a bit like for most of the streams I remember. I'm sorry it's been wonky today. I promise I'm trying. I'm just not good at fixing these things by myself.
There. Much better. Hopefully you're more useful than my other assistants. My
Like, I know
fellow
it doesn't look
students and I
bad,
came to
but
confirm the successful
whenever it's
thwarting
off,
of
whether
the
it be off
Cyclops
because of the
rebellion.
zooming,
But there's
off
a
because of maybe
problem.
the angle a little bit, any
thwarting was
small things like that will
unsuccessful,
irritate me
which
to no
should
end
put these
until I fix it.
We
Because once I've
could
noticed it, I can't stop
that would
noticing it.
certainly earn us some extra credit. You go battle trolls and I'll handle the war horns.
There we go. Wait, I wasn't even looking. Did that fizzle? I think I did. I'm looking it up again. Okay, I found a link where somebody else had the same problem where they couldn't figure it out, so I'm looking into that to see if it can help me. Hello, Sleeping Citizen. Hello, Breadbird. Welcome in. Sorry I'm late. You're all good. I was originally going to stream Fae Farm today, and I wanted to, but it was being a little frustrating with a glitch, but it's happened to me before, and for the most part, I understand how to fix it. I just didn't have the time to mess with it, so Wizard101 today, and then Fae Farm either tomorrow or on Sunday. So I have Wizard101 streamed for those days, but not for today. And now while that's loading, I'm gonna pull the link back up. Okay, I think I have the right lens on. You have to do it by the lens, and that's what I've been trying to do, but I feel like it's not working. I feel like I'm still doing something wrong. I'm getting D&D vibes so hard from this game. Now I want to play D&D. You should. I don't know anything about that or how you play or anything, so I can't help you there, but you should play it if you want to play it. Life is far too short to not do fun things like that. Also, I have like no mana. Hold on, I need some. I feel like for some reason in Cyclops Lane, it's always so sparse, and I don't know why. I feel like there's almost never enough of it. You know what? It might be because there's a bit more people here than I'm used to, because I've seen other people. So I'm gonna try switching realms and see if that helps. I don't know if that would have helped at all, but I hope it did. I guess I have this technically. Let's use it. I mean, it was kind of a waste because I feel like that helps with both health and mana, and I had pretty much almost full health, but whatever. I'm gonna look forward really quick because I don't know what the label on the line is. I think it probably looked really funny on your end. I was trying to like lean in closer so I could read the label better. The letters are really tiny. Since it's not working, but I'm doing the right thing, I guess I just have the wrong lens on, but I don't remember ever changing the lens. I don't know. I'll explain the rules I know in one word. Bard, flirty, barbarian, chaotic, wizard, fragile, fighter, bonk? What? Monk, also bonk. Cleric, healer, and the game is just a board game with no board. I don't think I understand, but thank you for trying to explain it to me. I just get confused really easily.
What? The troll summoned to... Never mind.
You can get to Raven. Use the return to commons button to get back to the commons, and then
made yourself an herbal peach tea. Wait, how do you make one like from scratch? Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you meant you made it from scratch. I was gonna say that is some talent. I don't know how people make the super complex teas. That reminds me. I don't remember their username, but there was somebody I saw on TikTok who would take requests from people about random tea flavors, and they would use whatever herbs on hand that they had to make the teas.
Yes, he will give you an item of
like, I just feel like that kind of thing is so impressive to be able to get the tea spot on, flavor-wise. I mean, maybe it's not that hard, and I'm just overcomplicating it, but I feel like it sounds like it would be hard. Hello, Fresh Ghost. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to Darkwood's Apparel Barrel, where shopping for apparel's more fun than Monkistons in a barrel. Professor Drake sent you.
But there was something I wanted to mention. I have had this idea for a while, and I was thinking about it again. I have no idea when I would actually do this, but as a creator, I have this like inexplicable urge to do a live stream where I don't have a set time to end. Like I literally just go as long as I possibly can and see how long I'm able to really stream for if I sit down for a long time. Like I'm just curious. As of right now, my record is 8 hours, but I haven't been able to go any longer than that.
Folded my robes improperly as well.
Hold up, I'm back. My Wi-Fi just died on me. You're fine. It happens. Welcome back.
The trolls are revolting.
The chair is assembled. How did it go?
That is a problem, and it must be dealt with harshly. Take this note
Is
to
very comfy? I'm
Headmaster
glad.
Ambrose at once.
My chair itself, like without any kind of pillow in it to cushion my back, isn't the most comfortable, which is why I always have a big squishmallow to use as a cushion. I got off cool clothing for Christmas. I'm so glad. I'm glad to hear that you liked it, and I hope you had a good holiday.
I will not expel you. I realize Professor Drake takes particular.
It was easy, but I did need my mom's help with one part, and that's okay.
You mean to say
And merch all the way.
Don't worry.
I think I've decided, you guys, in terms of the clicking speed, because the other day when I streamed this for the first time, we had a conversation about it, and I did a poll to get input, and at the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Yeah, I'm gonna get these two and get it over with.
I want you to.
I don't normally do set lists, though. But we had a conversation, and majority of you on the poll said that maybe I could like do it slower so that way people can hear and see the dialogue, since there were a lot of people that had never seen it before. But then today we also talked about it, and I did another poll. But this time I had asked if my really fast clicking habit was annoying, and almost everybody said no. So now I feel like, well, maybe it's not a big deal. What do y'all think? You're being sorry. You're fine. It's okay.
You're still here? The trolls are rebelling, hmm?
I've been writing so many fanfics lately.
You say? Nolan
You know that app? I'm gonna. You might.
Wizard City
you might laugh at how I pronounce it. 'Cause I don't know if it's Wattpad or Wattpad.
It's not.
But is it on that app, or are you writing it on somewhere like Tumblr? I feel like usually that's where people write that kind of stuff. Wait, you just like unearthed one of my like old stuff to the back of my brain memories. When I was in, I think it was like 7th grade, which was way too young to be doing this. I would not want someone at this age doing that. But I started writing fan fiction at a young age at that time. And I remember I was in my language arts class, and I was like, I was bragging to my teacher, like, yeah, I've got like this online book that I'm writing. Like has a lot of reads right now. It's doing great. And my teacher was really proud of me. And was like, oh, like, where is it? Or like, can I go read it? And then I was like, what do I tell him? Because I didn't know what to tell this man. I can't let him know that it was fan fiction. I could not have him reading that. So I just like didn't tell him, and I left without answering the question. And then that same teacher several years later, I think this was like earlier this year actually, but Ben and I were squishmallow hunting, and I was elbows deep, like with my body halfway into a container of squishmallows, and I heard my name being called, and I just turn around, and lo and behold, it was that same teacher. And I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed, because this man who was my 7th grade language arts teacher just sees me elbows deep in a bucket of squishmallows. Iconic, but embarrassing.
Professor
truly.
Drake said to tell me not to get eaten. I
use Archive of Our Own or Tumblr.
And he's trusted me to save Cyclops.
If you go out for New Year's Eve, you normally stay at home. I tend to stay home just because the fireworks are already overwhelming, as is for me.
So then.
Yeah, mine are super not PG. Mine were PG at the time, but like still, like there was no way I was gonna have my freaking teacher read that. Like, bye. Embarrassing. I think I'd rather do it whenever I have like a stream with like a bit more people here, but I am so tempted to do the membership gifting thing. Technically, it can gift people that aren't even here, because that's happened to me a lot with other people's live streams. Where's my mouse? Oh, it was on the other monitor. I was like, I can't see it. If you weren't here earlier and don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube did this thing for eligible creators where there's now memberships that you can give out once a month that are free of charge to you, which is great. And I'm so tempted to do some of them now, but I feel like I should save that for a different stream. I just feel like that'd be smarter, but I'm tempted. It's exciting. I've been so obsessed with Scott Patterson, aka Luke Danes, and Peter Strom lately. Oh wait, Peter Strom from Zaw? I love how I knew immediately who that was. I think... Hopefully they don't put a shield up. Okay, go, stop. I tried scooting the camera back more because I can't figure out the zooming out issue at the moment. Which I feel like that's just like such a basic thing, and I'm embarrassed that I haven't been able to figure that out yet. I'm back. Welcome back, Megs.
Fine. Take the talisman. Free the miscreants. But you will all be chow for the Great One, whose gaze enthralls and whose teeth destroy.
I switched off a lottery ticket and won $15? Get that money! Go get your money. Go to whatever store you bought it from right now and go get your money. Congratulations though. I feel like lottery tickets, you don't win them very often. I've won a lottery ticket once in my life, but it was like a $5 ticket, so I didn't get very much from it. It's Peter Strom from Saw and Mark Hoffman as well. I was so smoking bi panic. Wait, are you bi? I'm also bi.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
I think I've shared that before on my channel. Anyways, if anybody hasn't heard me talk about that, yeah, I'm bi. Wait. Oh, I thought for some reason there was only one bubble.
You rock! Did you see all these gnarly ghosts? Oh, yeah. Osiris said they were sealed. Oh, you think Malice?
I'm gonna go to Mount the other week, but this week just $15. Have you seen those Powerball things that people win?
Get some raise.
Those are crazy. I feel like the odds of winning those are so unbelievably slim, but like, could you imagine actually winning one of those? Like how life-changing that money would be? That would be amazing. I just feel like even for smaller prizes, the odds of winning them are still pretty low.
At last. Let me guess, Nolan sent you to do his work for him? That is such a
we just roll it over for the next week?
Or maybe it's just him.
Wait.
I'll get everyone to safety.
I'm confused.
Find us back by
I'm
Nolan
sorry.
and we can discuss next steps.
Is she over here? Oh, okay.
Everyone safe? Good. Now we need to finish the job.
Is it like watching the show My Lottery Dream Home? I've never heard of that. Is it just people like showcasing what they do with their winnings?
I don't know what dark influence.
You win $30 in bingo lottery? I've played bingo before, like one of those actual facilities for it.
It doesn't matter.
And I haven't won yet.
I feel like it
but now I kind of want to go back and try it.
No, we definitely won't. Our spell.
Oh, that's an.
Oh, and I haven't been putting on the gear that I've gotten over time. It's been dropped. Hold on, let me look through that and see what I got. I'll wear this one. It might not match, but it's okay. Yeah, it doesn't match, but it's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not match very good, but you know what? It's fine. I should not have run what I did. Okay, rip. Oh well. I feel like there's no point in fleeing, because like it's not gonna take terribly long. I'm so sorry my Wi-Fi keeps crashing. I'm on my alt account right now when my phone reboots. That's really weird that it's doing it that much. I'm sorry. That like vaguely reminds me. I don't think you were here for this. I don't think you had joined the community yet. But a long time ago, I tried doing an 8-hour stream for, I think it was for my 2 years of streaming anniversary. But anyways, an 8-hour stream, right? And it crashed an unbelievable amount of times because my Wi-Fi was so bad that day for some reason. And it was so horrible. Like it happened so many times that I had to cancel the entire thing after a certain point. Because, you know, that's a long stream, and although I'm capable of doing it, I can't continually restart the beginning because then that tacks on a lot of extra time I'm not normally used to. So I feel you. You know what I might do? Okay. Kind of embarrassing, but the camera that I'm using is literally because I don't have a massive tripod for it. We have this ladder that stays in the office, and I have it sitting on top of that ladder. So because I can't figure out the zooming out issue right now, what if I literally just like scooted the whole ladder back a little bit? So that way it was physically farther. Because earlier I think it was Allie that said this. Allie said like it helped a little bit, but like not a lot whenever I just scooted the camera itself. So if I scooted the whole ladder, I imagine that would help. Maybe I should do that. You know what I just thought about, you guys? I told you about how I've got the ability to gift memberships free of charge, like to a certain extent every month, right? But because it's free of charge, like it's not gonna take any of my own money to do that. Just knocked over my water bottle. It's not gonna take away any of my own money, but then that has me wondering, I wonder if I would get actual revenue from that. Because like, if nobody's actually spending the money for the gifted memberships, I don't know if creators still get revenue. I don't know, I'm not sure how that fully works. They didn't really specify that part in the email. So I guess I'm just gonna have to try it eventually and see. Hello, Orchid Angel, welcome in. I'm back. Let's turn my phones up, being so goofy. I'm manifesting it for you. Notice I have 43 health. I really hope I don't die right now, because this would not be the time. Please don't let me die right now. Well, I feel like it shouldn't have to be, but I feel like I'm always weirdly embarrassed whenever I die early game like that. Well, I suppose for the meantime, since I need to sit and gather extra health anyways, I am going to go to just chatting to see if I can like somehow fix it again with the zooming. Okay, that's not working. I'm gonna mute for a sec and get up to see if it fixes it. So if it's quiet, I deliberately muted it so you wouldn't hear me walking back and forth. Okay, I definitely feel like this is a lot better. I figured out the problem. So, as I said, I'm not always very good with tech stuff. I usually need a lot of help, I'm not gonna lie. And you're supposed to zoom in and out with the lens. And there's two different parts that like are movable on the lens. And I really thought the whole time I was doing the right thing. I wasn't. So, you know how I said there's two different parts on it that move? I was moving the wrong part. So I was like, why isn't it working? Like, I'm sure I'm doing it right. I even looked it up. No, I was moving the wrong part. So embarrassing, but it's fixed now. I'm sorry. See, even this looks better, right? Let me know. I need somebody to give me a little bit of feedback. I shouldn't have spent the money on that, but it's fine because I already did it. It does look better, to be honest. Yeah, I've been having trouble the whole stream trying to get it to not be so zoomed in. Like, the quality itself looks fine. I'm just, it was too zoomed in and I couldn't fix it for like majority of the live stream, so love that for me. It's not a huge deal. It's just like annoying that it happened, you know? But it is what it is. The other thing I was having trouble with was the little wheel that you use to focus it. I'm by myself today, and normally I have somebody else on the other side of it that helps me to make sure it's focused fully, but that's really hard to do by myself. I did my best. That's what counts. Looks good to me. Okay, cool. I'm glad I finally got that sorted, because that was getting really irritating. Again, not that it looked bad, it just looked off because it was too close. Does anybody happen to know if there's anybody in the community that's currently streaming? Asking because I want to see if I can raid anyone. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I might have, I feel like I started mentioning it and then I got sidetracked and talked about something else instead. But basically, after this stream ends, I'm gonna take like a little stretch break because I've been sitting for a little while. And then I'm gonna work on the stream highlights video because I wanna have that go up before this year ends. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically a stream highlights video, I just take a bunch of clips from either some like the funniest or the most like out of context or best moments from the past year, and I compile it all together into one video. Speaking of that, if you are a part of the Discord and you can think of any moments or you like go back and see any other streams that have clippable moments, definitely be sure to send them in the stream highlights channel on Discord. And if you're not part of the server and you'd like to be, link is in the description. There's also a command available for it. I have a good amount of clips right now, but I usually like for those videos to be like at least 10 minutes long, and I'm not sure if I've got enough. So I may have to go back and do some extra clipping. We'll see. Here, I'm gonna pull up the link in chat for it. There we go. I use? You see, I would love to use this one because that's going to do the most damage right now, but the Warhorn is the mixed school, and so is this, so therefore it's not going to do. I guess let's do that and then use a Dark Sprite. Dark Sprite? This reminds me of the Speaking of, didn't they? What? No, that was Sierra's. Okay, because like one of them rebranded to Starry. You're having lasagna? I have no idea what we're having for dinner. Well, I don't have... Actually, no, I do have one on there. Okay. Just go back from the store with meatballs to go into spaghetti with meatballs for my son. Welcome back, Tekla. I finally figured out the zooming in and out issue, so that's been fixed finally. The only other thing is that I need to work on the focus. I don't think it's as focused as it could be. You're having leftovers, turkey and cranberry sliders. I don't usually like turkey, but we had some turkey the other day at Ben's mom's house, and it was really good. Like, it had like a lot of pepper on the sides, and it was really good. Oop. Sorry. Also, welcome in, Saturn. I forgot to take that off, but it's okay. Send a message now so I can make sure that I did that right. Got like one more. But I want a bit more health first before I do that. So it's okay. How's questing going? It's going good. I decided that because I know that you're not always going to be available, that I was going to go ahead and have like a bit of a solo series as well. And I chose, of all the characters that I have, I felt like Death was the best option for that, so that's what I went with. That, and then I've been slowly over this stream losing my mind because I couldn't figure out how to get the camera to zoom out. But it's fixed, and that's what matters. No. Oops. And my husband makes really good turkey. I've had bad turkey before too. It's all about the dry brine. I just feel like almost every time that I have turkey, it's just way too dry. And also very flavorless. But return to welcome back, Crowley. Yeah, Crowley and I were hanging out earlier. Oh, and earlier there was a really freaky glitch where somebody's character was like invisible. Like it was just a floating head and floating arms, and that was it. And it was kind of scary. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome in. I've been lurking for a while. Speaking of, the character that was glitching earlier was literally named Nicholas, and whenever I see that name, it makes me think of you. No, I don't think I know you. It's so funny to me, and it's also like cool at the same time whenever I see some of you in chat that I know from Ashland's community. I don't know to what full extent I'm gonna end up doing of Wizard101 content at this time, but I've decided I want to be a lot more open to streaming it just because I had a whole ordeal happen with my Switch recently. I talked about that earlier in stream. And I just feel like I'm taking that combined with the fact that my last Wiz stream did so well for a small channel that I just feel like it's a sign that I need to stream it more. I took that as a sign from the universe. Maybe it wasn't, but that's how I took that. Does me want to play Wizard101 again? You should do it right now. Please, because we have to use manners. You know your name rhymes with one of my best friend's names. Do you know Growly? Wait, I can't tell if you're joking. for joking around. Okay, I couldn't tell. That's my nickname for Crowley. I didn't know, and I couldn't tell if you were being serious or not. I was like, who's Crowley? Wait, who all here heard my Starburst story earlier? Because if there's a good enough amount of you that didn't hear, I might say it one more time. Just because it was so ridiculous. It truly was. And I just don't, because of the odds, I just don't think that it's ever gonna happen again in my lifetime. Hey, I feel like I know you from somewhere too. I wasn't here, I don't think. Basically, Ben and I were eating a bunch of Starburst, those packets that that come with 2 at a time in them, and it said the Starburst original, so it's supposed to be like all the OG flavors, right? But every single time we opened one, and we opened like 25 of them, every single time, both flavors in the packaging were the pink ones. Like, I don't know how that happened, but all of them were pink. And I just feel like there's no way that's gonna happen again in my lifetime. I mean, it's not a complaint because the pink ones are delicious. It was just weird. Your name sounds super familiar.
You won't get past Colonel Romulus.
Oh, Nicholas. Oh, I've already asked Saturn before, and I asked Crowley earlier. But what school do you mean? Or do you have like a favorite school or anything?
I saw you defeat the Eye.
I want to get a bit more health before I go in there. Saturn! Potty mouth words. My favorite school is Fire, to be honest. It's the one that I main. I play on a Fire account with the duo playthrough I started with Saturn. But I also really, really like the Death School.
One of you comes to face me at last. Know this.
I don't remember that rabbit having flaming eyeballs.
Fear me, for I am a ghostly vampire bunny, and I once tried to control Wizard City with my
Hear me out.
gaze.
But its voice sounds like
With the other
his voice sounds like it's a character in Hotel Transylvania. But at the same time, it's like as if one of those characters sucked in a bunch of helium and then started talking.
Intellect to fall for my diabolical cuteness.
I know! That's probably what I was thinking of. We can quest a day free now for the rest of the night. Y'all should quest. I feel like it's a nice questing day. This quest makes me makes you wish? I meant to say miss. But do you hear it? That bunny sounds like it's from Hotel Transylvania on helium. I'm gonna pass for right now. We have characters in Dragonspire right now that have been in the basement for like 3 months. We'll get them out of the basement. Get them some fresh air. Guess if we remember, we have museum farming later. Y'all should play together. I feel like it's a good Wizard101 day. Ezra Hex needs to be alive. You know how a while ago they added new names to use for your characters? Does anybody know if they added the name Stevie as an option for a girl character? I laid museum farming for you because it only takes an hour and then we can maybe quest after. don't think they did. So I was telling everybody earlier that I would love to name a character Stevie Wildheart someday, like as a Stevie Nicks reference. I'd go, but I enjoyed lurking your stream. No worries, and thanks for being here and for lurking. I appreciate you. I don't know if it's just not updating or if people weren't liking the stream, but if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you could like the live stream. It's completely free and a very easy way to support me. I feel like that's happened before where I've had live stream, but for some reason, they just weren't updating as they're supposed to. I'm probably gonna die, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, I guess it's frozen then. Because Saturn said likes the stream, but the number hasn't gone up in a while. I'm gonna try refreshing it. Give me a second. That's happened to me before where I kept saying, here's the like goal, blah, 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 or whatever it was that I was saying, and then it just like would not. See, there it is. Now it's updated. I guess the YouTube servers are just acting up or something. I'm logging on right now if you need help or anything. I'm actually at a point in the live stream where I need to go, but like, it's embarrassing, but I feel like I tend to die a lot with this early game. Like count has been really delayed for me lately. Okay, maybe it's not just me then. Why did I flee, you may ask? Because I didn't bother with healing myself first like I should have. Love that. Yeah, okay, I'm glad it's not just me because I feel like there's something about the Cyclops Lane ones that are weirdly really hard for me. And I don't get why. There's just something about it that's tougher. You know what? I don't care if I waste my money on it. I'm gonna buy a potion. I shouldn't, but I'm doing it. Okay, 35 health. That's how I felt the other day whenever my migraine situation wouldn't go away. The Cyclops Lane is the hardest and I don't understand it. Probably because they're myth and myth is the 3rd highest damage. That could be why. I want to teleport back just so that I don't have to walk all the way back, but then I want to like leave again because it's technically like a dungeon, I guess? But I want to like exit it so I can friend Saturn on this character because I want help. Saturn, do you mind helping me? Just real quick. It's supposed to be a solo one, but it's fine. I accept occasional help when I play solo. Unless you're not logged in already, because then like I don't want to make you have to get up and log in just to help me with that, because that would be annoying. It's giving me like 3 minutes for my game to load the launcher. In the meantime, I don't know if you were here whenever I said this. I feel like I might have said this like right before you popped in, so forgive me if I sound repetitive. But I was saying that after the live stream and I've had a chance to like stretch my legs and everything, I'm gonna sit down and work on the stream highlights video. And I was telling everybody that I've got a good amount of clips, but I'm worried that I don't have enough of them to make the video a minimum of like 10 minutes or so. Anybody here can think of any moments that could be clipped so I could use it, I would love that. Or if you just genuinely feel like it, I would love if people went back to clip things. I just feel like I'm very forgetful and there's plenty of moments that happen that are good for clips, but I just forget to actually clip them. It's loading. Since I've done all the worlds, the assets are like in the thousands to load. It'd be like that. Yes, I'd love to go back and clip some things. Only if you truly don't mind. Like, don't feel like you have to, but it would be greatly appreciated if any of you here happen to have the time for it. In fact, I think for last year's video, I think the opening clip, the first thing that I showcased was literally just a... It was a video of me with a picture of Shrek on my face. I want to make you wait plus vampire so I can give you my true friend code when my game loads. Wait, do you want me to go to realm vampire? I don't even know what realm I'm in right now. Oh, I'm in Pixie. There we go. So should I just go ahead and go into battle and I guess wait for you? Oh, okay, then I'll just go. My game is getting there, it takes like 5 minutes. Imagine like you finally get fully loaded in and then like right then and there is exactly when I end up finishing it. Ben texted me, hold on. I think he's watching the stream. Hi, Ben! I think we might have done maintenance last night because my game is taking extra time. Bro, this takes forever. Hi, Ben. Normally I would say don't spam, but also I don't think anybody else is actively chatting at the moment, so it's okay. I will let it slide. And plus it's like extra ironic because you're a former mod, so I just think it's funny. Wait, I thought that I had enough for that. How about it has like a tiny little bit of health left? I still don't like that animation. I've never liked that animation. I don't like how it looks like it throws up on you. Literally. Are y'all seeing that? There is literally 9 health points left. 9! Oh, I can't. Yeah, totally. Actually, I can't. Give me a hot second. Now I can. There we go. I just get spamming rights. No, because like it's different between like when somebody's like spamming because they're not aware they're spamming or if they're trolling. There's a difference between those things and then the chat being on a bit of a slower day because like then in that kind of situation it's really hard to avoid. Did you get it? Because I can take it off now. I'm assuming that's a yes though because you said thank you. So I'm gonna... I exited anyways. It was blocking the cards. I love how that was my in-game response. Remember the other day whenever we were just saying the auto messages automatically? That reminds me, after that live stream, I meant to go and fix that setting on my account. And I didn't, because I'm grateful. Oopsies.
So you brought Achilles to heal.
Luna Bloom is such a good name. Thank you.
As long as my influence remains up.
He's right, you know. His thralls keep him tethered to the physical world. But if he lost, I'm telling you this because we Cyclops are an honorable people. They're great.
I love how that was all it took. Here, I'm gonna go on my friends list and oops. I did not mean to click that on my computer. Okay, I'm gonna put hearts next to people I know from my community and Ashland's community, so that way I can know like which people I shouldn't delete off of my list.
This isn't the end of me, Wizard.
You like my name? I imagine probably was just like, no.
He probably won't return. and his thrall should slowly return to normal. I vow
I'm gonna go wrap this up and talk to Nolan Stormgate, and then I'll probably go ahead and see if there's anybody that I can raid. I named my death Kimiko King because I saw someone Ash's stream named Kimiko. Am I even saying that right? I hope so. I think you are. I hope so. I butcher a lot of words, but I promise I try. Like, I don't ever, like, deliberately mispronounce things to be disrespectful. I wouldn't do that. That would not be nice. And then I guess next time that I do a Death School question stream, I'll probably go ahead and finish up anything that's remaining on Cyclops Lane and then start Fire Alley.
Wizard was successful. No, listen up.
Saturn, I love it so much. Plus, like, I don't know why, but I like my wizard names to start with the same letters. Sydney Storm, Farai Story, Devin June. I feel like it's really catchy when you do, like, I feel like it just sounds better and it almost is easier to remember for people. You guys happen to remember the name of your very first wizard? Because mine was Morgan Skydreamer and she was an ice.
General.
There we go, okay. Miranda Ember. Monica Heartsong was my first wizard and she was also ice. Wait, which character is Miranda Ember, Saturn? Okay. Oh, I didn't realize my hair was, look at that, do you guys see that on your end? There's this one like piece of hair that was sticking out super bad. I'm gonna go and see who all in the community is live streaming because I would love to raid somebody if y'all want to sit tight for a moment so we can spread some love. And remember, you don't necessarily have to stay either unless you would just like to. But it is appreciated to pop in and show some love. Can I find anybody that's even live right now though? I don't know if we can. Okay. Let me see if there's a sub-only mode because I feel like if there's not, then this would be a fun stream to send you to. There is, but I don't know if I want to deal with the delay right now because I'm subscribed, but I don't know if everybody else is. It looks like one of the days where I'm not going to be able to really find anybody or there's not going to be a delay in chat, but it's okay. I'm just going to pop it back into my own stream so I can wrap it up. Okay. I didn't find anybody this time, but I do want to say thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for liking it and thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't done either of those things already, you should. They're both completely free and a super easy way to support your favorite creators. And I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everyone!